Right, welcome back. In the last video we looked at the sorts of models you could make to make sure that you have a wide variety of models. In this video we're going to take a quick look at, once you've got those models, how you can lay them out on the page to make sure that you maximise your marks from them. So on the screen now you'll see a version of a page. This is actually one of my students' pages, but it's a nice one, so I've decided to use this. And there's three things that I want to jump out at you straight away. The first is, hopefully you can see some kind of progression through the pictures of the models, starting with card and then ending up with some wooden ones. And the second thing is that you should be able to see lots of colour on the picture. You want to make it as easy as you can for the moderator to give you marks, so I like to colour code my work wherever I can. And this means I've got material properties comments in red, and there's a video on that with a link at the bottom of the video to a page with all the relevant material properties. Social, moral, environmental comments are in green. Again, there's another video on that with a link at the bottom of the video to a page of comments you can make. And on this page, I've started to put client feedback in purple, because there's a line in the evaluation section that asks for there to be evidence for regular third-party testing and evaluation throughout the designing and making process. And modelling, in my mind, is an ideal place to put that. So you can see from here I've started to talk about why I've used the modelling materials I have, why I've used card, why I've used pine, why I've used some of the woods I've used based on their colours. I've started to talk about why I've rounded the corners. My client, my student in this case, started to talk about why they have rounded some of the corners so that the toy becomes more suitable for toddlers. They haven't talked about the toxicity of materials, but they could talk about that. They could add something about the fact that pine and ash and walnut are non-toxic. Those are the ones they happen to have chosen. They've talked about the fact that they've got recycled offcuts, which is environmental. And then they've talked about client feedback. They've told me what their clients' thoughts were on these models. And I'm seeing the story develop. I'm seeing how the client wanted one thing, and then we modelled that, and then the client wanted something else, so we modelled that, and the client wanted a third thing, and we modelled that. So this page now leads nicely onto the next page, where they're going to do some CAD modelling, and they're going to use SketchUp, because that will show quite quickly a range of different ideas, showing the contrasting colours, and then they'll have used card and CAD and finished materials, and they're very quickly moving towards having a wide variety of modelling techniques. We could get some paper in there to show the relevant sizes, but that would seem to not necessarily be worthwhile. I think with this level of modelling that he's got so far, if they were to, or as he begins to make and he overcomes his own problems and problem solves with modelling, I'll be happy to give this 4 out of 5, possibly 5 out of 5 for his modelling line. Right, I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.